Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling y'all about how my nose ring closed up after 2 years. So I decided to do this video because the most popular video on my channel is still me showing y'all how to get rid of a nose bump and how to clean a nose ring. I'm sorry that I have not been doing videos around piercings. So I had my piercing back when I was 18, and I have a video about that. I can show y'all that video. I didn't have any complications with my piercing. I used the salt water solution, and I used antibacterial dial soap, just like I showed y'all here on YouTube. Well, when I was in college, I had to work several jobs that did not allow nose piercings. Literally dead-end jobs that were paying next to nothing, close to minimum wage, maybe 10 to 15 cents more than minimum wage. But they had the requirement of no piercings. So with that being a problem, I would often have to take my nose ring out for work. The clear studs were not acceptable, and they wanted a professional appearance. During the summer of my junior year, I was working at the airport at a burger restaurant, and they did not allow nose piercings. So I'll never forget this day. I was on the way to work. I was running late. I was back in my gullible days dating my baby daddy. I used to let him drop me off at work, and he would be doing God knows what in my car with the car. But I had gotten in trouble a couple days before for my nose piercing still being in. I tried to be sneaky with it, y'all, and use a Sharpie marker to paint the top of my piercing black to make it look like a mole. They didn't go for it. And so I had one of those studs from Piercing Pagoda that had the little ball on the end of it. And basically, those are extremely hard to get out. I don't recommend them because if you had to take your nose ring out, it basically is painful. And so I was struggling to get this piercing out my nose. We're running late. I'm in front of the building. And I asked my boyfriend at the time, can you please just get this out my nose? Because I can't see it. I'm pulling. It's not going. So he snatches it out. And it comes out and it hurts. And I feel my nose like tingling. It almost felt like when I got it pierced. And I don't have time to really worry about it, but I kind of like wrap the piercing jewelry up in some tissue and I run off to work. You guys, when I get off work, my nose piercing will not go back in. Not even just the one that I took out with the stud, but my little L studs won't go in. The straight stems won't go in. My nose has basically closed up while I was at work. Literally, I've had this pierced for 2 years. Never had a problem. The irritation from him pulling it to get that stump stud out closed my nose piercing up. So I ended up getting it pierced again after I quit that job. And my senior year, I actually started working at the World of Coca-Cola, and I couldn't have it there either. And basically, I let it close up because I had to take it out. So I had the piercing for maybe 3 months, and I decided to like take it out because I needed the money. This time it closed up much faster because it was considered a new piercing. And so it closed up. So fast forward about a year later, I have a new job. The new job has no policy about piercings. I decide I'm going to go get my nose re-pierced. I get my nose re-pierced, and I've had it pierced ever since. And that's kind of where y'all seen me do these videos from a couple years back where I was showing y'all how to clean your piercing, how your nose gets a bump and how to get rid of it. I kind of experienced that, I think, the 3rd time around with getting it pierced. And after I used that sea salt and aspirin solution with the tea tree oil, I didn't have any more issues out of my nose. And I just wanted to update you all with that funny story because I found it hilarious that my nose could close up after 2 years of no problems. And also just to tell y'all to be careful, you know, sometimes your piercing can snag on jewelry when you're taking a shirt off, or, you know, if somebody hugs you, they can kind of bump your nose by mistake. And so things like that can irritate the piercing and cause infection or cause it to close up. So let me know down below if you have a wacky piercing story or if anything crazy like that's ever happened to you. Let me know if you work and if you're allowed to have piercings and how many piercings you have. I love to talk about it in the comments. Please comment, rate, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.